Hello, everybody. Welcome back. All right, let's do it. Oh, it's gonna make or break the campaign. This is where I got broken the first time I tried to come through there. Now, they could have 2 less units, in theory, if I would have taken Route Marcher and been 1 less turn behind. I would also have 2 less units. So we shall see. They've made it really hard to go for any tricky, just like, take the checkpoints and win the game, like you used to be able to kind of do with Slaanesh. Or just like any faction that's really fast, where you can just run in and just take stuff. Which makes sense. I mean, that's kind of like, it's not exactly cheese. That's one of the only ways Slaanesh could really fight. But, okay, actually, this is a really great spot where this is cracked because there's not a lot of buildings. That was going to be a huge problem, is if our pink horrors can't get clean shots, we're going to be in trouble. Now, where is my dude coming in, though? He's coming in over here. So, having him not on the horse, it's not too far to run, but I don't know. He's going to be so exhausted by the time he gets over here. Maybe I should have just had him on the horse. I didn't really think about that. I was just assuming he's going to come in right behind my army, but I have no control over where the wall breaks are, and where he's coming in, I have a little bit of control. But it doesn't show you on the map where the wall breaks are, I'm pretty sure. So, that would have been difficult. Now, they could have stuff up here. So we don't want to make our lines, like, too wide. That's fine.
Yes. Kairos Knights of Tzeentch. The Fate Weavers Champions.
Now, I could also go in and try to just, like, rotate to get the shields back. Just go in, fight for a little bit with some of these guys, and then walk back out, put in fresh guys that are not as tired with full shields, and just rotate it like that. That could be another tactic potentially I could use. Actually, let's make this 3. That 4. And this, the gargoyles probably just used to take out towers. Maybe some running, like, fleeing things. We'll see. But okay, so they're not even popping up yet.
Moved. Kairos Knights.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Come on.
Kairos Fate Weaver.
Some exalted demonettes. No, don't fire on them. Fire on those dudes.
Untwisted foot.
Alright, homie. Yeah, that's a great start. They're gonna put their demonettes up there.
Fate Weavers Champions. Approved no path. March and Scourge.
Now, they might be difficult. Yeah, the arcing shot is kind of a problem here.
Scheming slaughterers.
I'm killing these, though. Okay, I did hit quite a few of them there. Alright, let's hold. gonna be tricky with the. We're gonna have to play a little range game here with these guys. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. We gotta be careful about this. Yeah, we could accidentally just waste a bunch of time. Now, can I just get in there and just duel this person with Kairos? Okay, so he did get a shot in there. Nope. No, no, no. Where is that? Stop. Do not fire at will. This thing is just soaking up so much. They're about to hop on this and turn these towers on. It's gonna be annoying. Okay, just stop. Stop moving. Okay, now they're hopping up here again. Get out. Stop. Yeah, fire on those, fire on those. Can we fire on those right now? Well, we got a little bit of a hit in there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Crap. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. You gotta watch because they will chase. Just like this thing right here. You know what I'm talking about. This is a very technical fight. It's like just constantly having to macro stuff, maximize this ammo. Not have them waste ammo on anything dumb. Is this dude still wasting ammo? What is he firing on? How did I use all the ammo? I guess he's killed 46 things, which is okay, but... Okay, we are getting a couple of hits in there. We get down here and just fight this dude. They'll probably come over here and try to help. Oops, no, halt. This guy might be a better fighter than I am, I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Nope. Nope. Okay, so the blue ones are almost out. No, run, dude, run. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop this. Oh, these demonettes are coming out.
We fight for change.
I didn't even see that. Oh, this dude's coming out. Okay. Oh, they're getting a little frustrated here. Alright.
For the Raven! Glorious brutality! The Fate Weavers champions!
Oh, they coming out. Okay. Yeah, if they want to come up in these choke points, I'm down with that.
We went there. The Changers Marauders!
Alright, move these over here.
Marauders of Tzeentch!
Oh, she wants to come in. Alright, their lord wants some of that. Some of that smoke, as the kids would say.
The Changers Marauders!
No, 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 no. I don't want that. Get out, get out, get out, get out.
Battle Master! Marauders of Tzeentch! Tzeentch's trickster! Magic is chaos! Is that all you got? The Changers Marauders!
No.
Servants of the Changer! Dangerous marauders! Ravage them! Lord of Tzeentch! There will be madness! Murder and madness!
Alright. Let's see. He is popped up here. Now, those things are anti-large, so I gotta be a little cautious with that.
Twisted champions!
Okay, that's... those are out of ammo. Oh, they're all coming out. Okay. Alright, let's fire into that. Okay. Oh, this dude's getting kind of lit up. How is he? I thought he would be able to duel her easily, but maybe not. So these ones that are like out of magic. Does this guy have any ammo left? No, no ammo. Okay. Back those up.
For ruin! Great torment! I have my master's favor! Kairos, fate weaver!
Back it up.
The infinite weave. Every soul brings us reward. Silence of Tzeentch.
Okay, did I kill her? Their lord? I think I did.
Marauders of Tzeentch.
Alright, let's get more of these in here. We've still got these too. Does give some extra power reserves, which is nice. So you do get a little bit extra with max magic.
Marauders of Tzeentch! Yes! Marauders of
Alright, back.
Victory! Follow the blood! Lord of Tzeentch! I see the past and it is foreseen. Army of the Dark Gods. Kairos, Fate Weaver. The winds of change. Attack! Fates guide us. We'll be back.
Alright, still trying to maximize everything we can here. Okay. Oh, let's not. Let's go crazy.
Battle Master. As commanded. Follow the blood. Yes. Dangerous marauders. This is the greatest raid you'll see in the Fate Weaver's champions! Chaos Knights! Spreading destruction!
Just have so many units, it's crazy. How long is this? It's gonna be like an hour-long episode. It's gonna be just this fight, probably. I'm trying to maximize my uses of this thing so that every time I cast 2 spells, I get a little bit back. So I don't want to overcast while this is on cooldown. Need to use it. Okay, these are demonettes. We can fight those. I don't want to waste it on marauders. Hitting spawn, also decent targets. I was about to say, those were kind of lined up sort of nicely there. Those are marauders, though. I don't really care. Kind of just need to save the magic for when they're all bundled up. Just one of them left? 9 of them left. Okay.
Marauders of Tzeentch! We went there. Scheming slaughterers!
These guys might come out on me if I shoot at them. I don't know. I feel like firing on top of those is probably not the play. Oh, they are going to come out. Okay, let's go.
Carnage and mutilation! Tzeentch's trickster!
Demonettes. Okay, we fire on spawn too. I mean, the spawn we're kind of taken out pretty quickly. What are we firing on? Oh. Forgot to send those way over there.
We go in fury.
I think the Demonettes are kind of the biggest threat. Kairos, are you fighting, bro? Or is he just like, I'm just gonna stand over here and chill. Hope that's cool. Dude, he better not be bugged or something. Is he bugged? Looks like he's bugged. Oh my god.
We fight for change.
So I can't move with him? I guess we're gonna have to, I don't know, just try to fight around him. What is wrong with him? He's like in the wall.
On the way.
Hold on, no. Get the spears after these things.
Marauders attack!
And this dude is very anti-large. How many spears are in there? Just a couple. Okay. Maybe someone will fight him, engage in combat with him. Dude, they've got stuff built, like every single structure is built. This fight has taken so long in their base. I'm just gonna drop this on these exalted Demonettes, I think. See if I can get him off that wall.
Tzeentch is chosen! I want to see files of a brutal path! The Changer is chosen! Servants of the Changer! More slayers! Spreading ruin! The Changers are rooters! To chaos!
Alright, maybe they'll come out here and fight him. Yeah, come out, engage him. Maybe that'll break him out of this thing.
Their minds will disintegrate.
Well, they're fighting him, but he still can't move. Alright, well that didn't work. Is he fighting back? Looks like he's maybe not. Now what are these? These are just devoted marauders, so they're not doing anything that big. I guess we can bring... We have to watch out how they're bringing spears over here now. Okay, we got all of the spawn, which is good.
I have my master's favor.
Oh, there's some demonettes.
The changeless marauders!
Twisted champions! We fight for change!
Oh, did I get it? Whew. Okay, well that was a lot better than last time I tried this. Yeah, last time I had to fight them open field, and they had way more cavalry, and they flanked and did all these things, but... yeah, this was a lot better with the maximum magic pool, everything going on. So this was a little bit overkill, but again, I got clapped last time I tried to fight these guys. So, full bar magic, get them in these choke points, just pin them down with a bunch of spears, use your pink dudes, and you're good. Alright. I don't even... was it that close? I would almost call that a heroic victory. I guess not quite. I did lose some units, but... compared to them, I had 1,900 units. They had 3,000. Some demonettes got some kills in there that I didn't notice. They probably... when I ran in there with the pink horrors on accident, they probably just carved them up. Now, she killed quite a few, actually. More than I thought, the Lord. Probably with her magic. Okay, well that's definitely a sigh of relief there. I think we just occupy it and get it at tier 2. We should. Got another Tzeentch mutant. Okay. That's cool. Attacks cause flammable. Okay. And he's on a disc. I don't know if that means that he literally flies or not. Like, obviously it looks like he's flying. Screamer bodies are flattened. Man, if that's a flying mount, that's really good. Plus 12 armor for all non-demonic. Yeah, I think that's just too good to pass up.
Kairos, Fate Weaver.
Okay. Gaze of Fate just makes it where somebody can't move, I think. You get 3 of them. 14 seconds. I mean, obviously that's good to hold them still while all your units just light them up. I believe we want to do Binding of Wills eventually. Changing of the Ways cooldown. I know I was saying that stuff is not, like, super useful, but occasionally it can be. Oh, never mind. We've got our Arcane Conduit stuff here. Okay. So this gives you 15% more damage and 60% recharge rate to start. And then if you upgrade these, it lowers the cooldown on some of your other spells and gives you all of these passives. So every time you cast, you're healing all of your units for 0.8. You're increasing all physical damage dealt by 12%. Minus 20 melee defense on flying units, which is sort of whatever. And Exorcism is immune to Psych and extra leadership, so that's cool. Got Dwell in the Present. Minus 15% cost for Lore of Tzeentch. Your Tzeentch spells are very good. Later on in the game, there's 2 Vortex spells that seem to be quite good. The fire seems like it did more than the wind to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But you get minus cooldowns on your abilities, and everybody gets 10% damage resistance. That's pretty good. And your base miscast chance is minus 20%. So the miscast, I mean, doesn't matter that much because the miscast usually just goes to your shield. But this is one that's wild. So you get Wild Heart, so 80% power recharge rate. You get Kindle Flame, so everything takes 20% more fire damage. And you get Life Leeching. So that you basically get 2.5 total reserves back after this. That's every time you cast a spell, effectively, it's going to be an additional minus 2.5 on the cost over time. If you're casting one spell every 25 seconds. So I think that's pretty crazy. And then this is minus 25% cooldown for all of your spells, and your spell intensity is plus 20%. So what level is this? This starts at level 14. So I feel like if we just want power right now, getting this stuff is where we should probably be. We have been using a lot of metal. I'm not sure. I think it's probably better than Flock of Doom, but I'm not sure. It depends on how piled up everybody is. This one, with just for the passives, even if you don't use any Death, Shadows, or Fire spells, that's still incredibly good. Just because Wild Heart, Life Leeching, and Kindle Gem are just insane passives. That's minus 15% on Tzeentch. This is minus 25% on these, though. That's really good. Lightning Strike is good down the line. I think I'm going to at least get Arcane Conduit. And I guess we could just sit on the other ones. Nothing says we have to spend them right now. Because we're not getting a huge benefit out of this changing of the ways yet, but that's probably what I'm going to get. Alright. So we might just hold on to that. That's going to be a little annoying. Okay. Sell that. Obviously, Super Slaneshi Corrupt. Local armies minus 3. They have another army somewhere? No. Okay, so that must just be for this turn. I don't know where we're supposed to go after we kill these guys, but I just wanted... This is another 4-stack province, which is really good, and it's right next door. It just feels like most people are not going to attack. But I'm not sure where to go after that. I could warp up top, but those shrines are extremely good. So I guess maybe we just go over here and try to take out elves. Okay. But yeah, we'll stick with that. And now the question is... Getting rid of this. Public order over here is... Okay, now we can go ahead and ramp that up. Yeah, we gotta do that. And we just have to figure out the rest of it cost-wise. And I guess we can just put down a money building here. How is the magic in this province? +0, okay. So it's not doing anything that special. Okay, so public order is stabilized. Do I just get rid of this guy for now? I mean, it's 250 gold a turn. I kind of want to keep leveling him up so I have like a high level lord. I mean, this is pretty good if I just have to bring him out again in combat, and it is costing me Wish it would say how much the extra upkeep is. It says, okay, right there, 161 plus his baseline 250. That's like 300 something. We're gonna be so broke, but we are still gonna be able to fight this stuff. What's this Castle of Splendor? Spawn and flamers, all that. Okay. So I think we can trim this a little bit. Okay, so we can combine a couple of these.
The shifting winds guide our ascendancy.
We can hand off one more spear. I think we can go ahead and get rid of this. That's good, but it's particularly expensive.
My power is undisputed.
And I just don't think we're going to need it. And it's nice to have this just in the future for whenever you need it. You can just summon it up. Okay. And then I think we got to just... Now, I don't know if this guy's going to replenish or not, but let's also put the mutant on him. Now, I don't know if that's... If we get to keep the Tzeentchian diplomacy if he's off the map or not. I'm assuming you don't get to keep it. What else do we have? Dragon. Fire. Okay. I like Potion of Toughness. Do we have a Talisman? Yeah, we've got that Luck Stone. Okay, let's put that on him. And then this Sword of Slaying. Okay. I think I'd rather have that. He's actually a lot worse at combat than I thought. 35-20. I thought he was at least 35-35. So he's better than a lot of, like, opener wizards, but still probably don't want to leave him in there for too long. Alright. What is this quest? Oh, it's coming up. That's pretty terrible. You get all of your cooldowns back, and you like miscast chance, whatever. I mean, that's a horrible special item. What? 1 extra capacity for cultists. All right.
Advance through trickery. Changer's chosen.
Okay. I think we gotta cut costs here.
Let the trickery begin.
Let me see. So that's 30 for tolerance, and let's see what happens if I take him off the board.
We are the cult of iridescent longing.
Still 30. Okay. So unless it just hasn't changed this turn, if you just have it equipped, that's pretty nice. So you could just hire a lord if you really want that diplomacy. You could hire a lord, just put this on him, and then just save it for later. Okay. So, yeah, that saved a little bit, but not a ton.
We are the cult of the 8 winds.
4 of these enough?
The cult is Ryle.
I feel like this army is probably too strong for these things, but I don't want to have to rehire. Although, if I level this up to level 3, I probably do want to rehire and replace and just go with like 4 of these instead of like 6 of the other pink ones, because 6 of the other ones at 175 I think are what, 600, I don't know, like 700 or 800 or something, and 4 of these would be 1,000. I don't know, but they do kind of all fall all over each other. We get the Arcane Mirth with this too. And they can just get in there and actually fight. 30-38 versus 22-26. And then the other thing that we want is... That's going to be too expensive, I think. I don't know. We really need this hero for the training and just extra fighting. I guess we can replace Marauders with some of these guys. Like, I'd rather have 4 of these than 6 Marauders. The Cockatrice could be okay. The Spawn, they're kind of like not that big of a deal. But the bottom line is, I think I'm going to be recruiting, like replacing some of this with higher tier stuff. So that means I can probably go ahead and trim a little bit, because they're not, I don't think their army's going to be that strong. Okay, let's go ahead and trim one of these. Trim one of those. These are so expensive for what they are, but is that okay? Can I trim one of these? Let's trim one of these. 15, 16. We're gonna have this in here. So even if they get another stack of something over here, I think we can still take them. Okay. I think we're good for now. Let's see. Oh, do we need to move any magic around? I don't think so. These are still in a good spot. We're maxed out in magic over here. I think we're good. And we might just put some money buildings over here. We need some money right now. Done the manifestations. Changing of ways doesn't matter. This is okay. Any more? Did any more of this stuff pop up? Yeah, we do have a Blackstone Post one, but I cannot afford that right now. Things are just popping up. Maybe in a minute. Okay, we'll hold on to that. Alright. So my all-seeing eye buddy to the far north got clapped. Oh, I should look at short-term objectives too. I always forget to do that. Usually that kind of tells you what direction you want to go. You don't always have to follow it. Okay. Okay, so they definitely want you to stay down here and fight these things. Okay. So it looks like a lot of Beastmen. Now, those Vortex type of spells are not as good against Beastmen, typically. However, Halberds are usually very good against Beastmen, so... Plus 30 per turn, yeah, it's very good. Okay. Well, we're already maxed out, but whatever. Okay.
Of the destiny scrolls.
Okay. I guess we're just going over here.
It shall be.
How's my public order is finally turning positive over here, so that's good. 2 more turns on that.
Heretical influence abounds.
Do I just go for growth over here? Feels very greedy to do that. To try to get everything up to tier 2 so we can get to the library. I mean, we are going to get some growth just by taking the towns. I think we have to go money. This actually does give a little bit of growth too. So, I think we'll just do that, and it's just no rush on these. We just need the money. Do we have any extra magic over here?
Our treatment stokes rebellion.
blowing here. Oh, it tells you the bonuses that you're getting off of it. That's cool. Okay, nice. That's really cool. Okay, so we'll keep that. I don't think we get any bonus for Tempestuous unless it's the gold building, right? Yes. Okay. So, still keeping gold everywhere. I guess the next question is, how much do we want to go for tier 4 versus, which is 8,000 gold? That's so wimpy of a building. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's such a luxury building. I mean, we get these. Yeah, I don't really... I mean, like, they are good. They're good, but they are expensive for what they are. Obviously, Chosen are extremely good. I mean, tier 4's good, but I think we kind of need money. I think I'd rather have some more money for a little bit, so maybe leveling these up to tier 2, just throwing down some money buildings. We can also upgrade the growth buildings in all of them, and just accelerate that way is probably a little bit better, just to go wide for a little bit. Okay, got all that moved. Bloody Sword is getting clapped. We don't have the money to do anything here. Still waiting on that. Move this guy. Looks like nothing there. Nobody home.
It shall be.
And we got big time public order problems. Why is that also going up by 3? Buildings? Okay. I mean, yeah, we could use it. Well, we can't, because we're at war with these. So it's not going to let it transfer it over to me. I guess one use for transfer might be I could just grab one of these ports. Or like anything that has a garrison, maybe, that's going to be really annoying to siege. But I could also just grab one of these ports, and that would let me just run straight in and take fewer turns to move my way through. How strong are the War Masters right now? Very. Don't like to see that. Okay. I have to just transfer over to money. Money, money, money. As many places as we can. Okay. Now, they are going to have some archers we're going to have to deal with. It's elves. That was a really nice thing against Slaanesh, is they have no range. So I can just sit there with my pink horse and just attack. But they're going to have archers probably with shields. So they're probably going to be a lot better at just trading shots with me. Now, we're going to do more damage on the surface, but it's just like, with their shields and their armor, they're going to have a lot more than we do, so... Okay, it's going down over here, looks like.
I hope.
A job for the Gobbo King. Bring me flesh to craft.
And I would like to go ahead and just get one of these. I mean, yeah, it's less impressive because we don't have the proper Winds of Magic for this. Still, just the opportunity to spread. Okay.
You may touch me only in dreams. The Dark Prince disapproves. None but Slaanesh may dominate me.
Alright, please don't make me fight this. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to switch over to Warriors of Chaos. I think we're gonna have to upgrade. We're just gonna auto this. Hopefully, it won't troll. It's a lot more damage than it needs to be, but. Blue Horse of Tzeentch. Severed Claw, Aspiring Champions. Okay. Wait. Aspiring Champions? Or I think I just read that wrong. No, it is Aspiring Champions. Wow. That's a really high level unit. Okay, that'll be handy. What do these do? They've got a lot of ammo for blue horrors. Plus 4% barrier boost. Oh, so their barrier comes back every time somebody casts. That's basically a lot of regeneration. 360 missile block. Damn, those are pretty good. I think they reworked those. It's pretty legit. Got the old port. How much we love ports. Okay. That. This. Got one more turn. Then we're gonna upgrade this. And then we're gonna have to start building this, I guess. So that's gonna be 3,700. Maybe like 5,000 gold total for all that stuff. Then I've actually got to recruit and hire these things. Yeah, I just don't think I can buy that Grimoire building, especially if it's only 10 and not 30. So yeah, I think the Warriors of Chaos, that's going to be the best thing, because these elves really don't have great infantry until tier 4. Maybe they lowered the Sword Masters to tier 3. But I think they will get lit up. Oh, and do we want to go ahead and upgrade one of these? I think so. Well, see, it's 2,000. And then, so it'd be 2,500. I'm going to get paid back 200 per turn. So that's going to take, like, what, 13 turns? It's kind of longer term. I mean, we're going to be killing some more stuff. We're getting 1,000 per turn. I think we can do it. We can cancel it if we need to, but I think we can do that. And then Crystal Spires are still not worth, right? Nope. And this place is still no good. Nope. Yeah, I think going for the cult is a little greedy right now, so we'll pass on that. Okay, so we leveled up a little bit here. We got 3 points. So at 4 points, we might need to go for this and think a little more carefully about it. But for now, I think it's fine. All right. Let's make sure nobody wants to do anything. All right. How many? Okay, so they still don't have any units. I think I can go ahead and trim a little bit more. Should be enough. It's like, what if they have a garrison, like, building in one of these things again? What's that gonna do? So I don't want to get rid of too much. I can hire those Aspiring Claw, but I'm trying to save some time, so I'm going to have to backtrack for several turns, probably, to run back over. Which is why, you know, I'm not super thrilled about this position. Like, it is secure.
Are entwined. Do not mistake this for alliance.
Now, I could just warp up there. Into Bretonia. Now, that's going to kill a bunch of my
Master,
Colts, potentially.
there is a rift, a paradox in the weave of fate. Your staff is the locus of this anathema. It must be excised, or our plans will suffer.
Just looks like a really hard fight right now for no reason. I mean, not like insanely hard. We could probably, I don't know. It'd be pretty hard. But the payoff is the Staff of Tomorrow. Just seems not great. And maybe I'm underestimating just how powerful, like, okay, you can spam all your spells instantly. But, as I talked about in the last fight, Trial of Parchment becomes clear. What is this for? Oh, I forgot. They have this weird little, like, creature you can get, right? It's like a collection of blue scribes or something. Yeah, these things. So yeah, they get like a bunch of random spells. I remember using this. I don't remember who this was with. It must have been the Warriors of Chaos guy, maybe. Blanking out on his name. The little guy that rides on top of the other guy. But these things are pretty cool. I don't remember them being like OP. I just remember thinking like they're kind of fun. Okay. Yeah, that'll be cool. And then a cold Hellbrass. Could get him. What does this guy have? I'm pretty sure this dude's new. Leadership. Meeting of the Minds. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. 10-10 melee attack and defense when you cast spells. Wow. Pretty good fighter. Yeah, I want that. Okay. Alright, well that's got to be it for this episode. Thank you very much. As always, I appreciate it. We will contemplate our next moves. I think we want the tier 3 stuff though, so... And these shrines are so powerful, I just don't think we want to warp to any of these. I mean, we could warp up here and try to fight Daniel the Demon. But... again, I just don't... Our victory conditions don't really encourage us to do that either. I mean, we don't... The short victory condition, getting 30 power reserve per turn, is cool. Especially when you hire a new lord, it can help you power them up, but... I don't know. I think we're supposed to come over here and take out the War Masters, theoretically. It's just kind of annoying that I have to... Well... Just thought of something maybe that I should have done or could have done. I could have taken my cultist out, gone over here, spawned a cult on one of these places, and then warped back over here, and that would have saved... That would potentially save me, like... I could probably hit this next turn, I hope. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, if I'm dashing, 6, 7 turns to run back over here. And that, or even more, 8, 9. But I'm gonna have to recruit stuff. I think I just don't think I can beat these right now with just my Marauders and a lot of this other junk. So we can have somebody recruiting for us while we run back, and then we'll be ready to hand off the units. We only get 2 recruitment per turn, which is pretty bad, but there's just not a lot we can do about that. Other than, I guess, that would be a perk of getting this building instead of this. Now, I guess I could do both. I could get rid of the growth building. That would get rid of 60 growth, though. Then I could have access to... These spawns are going to be pretty bad against elves. They have so many spears. I guess the same is true of the cockatrice. Like, because they're going to have a bunch of archers, too. So the cockatrice could be good at just getting down and, you know, trying to mess with archers and things like that. But if they're Lothern Sea Guard, they're also going to have spears. So, I don't know. I want that recruitment capacity. I don't think we have a thing that gives extra recruitment capacity, right? No. So, we'll figure it out next time, but I think we're just going to have to upgrade this. We're going to have to upgrade the main melee thing, and then to start hiring Warriors of Chaos and Pink Horrors. The Pink Horrors might take 2 turns, I'm not sure. Warriors of Chaos hopefully are only 1 turn. We can hire some of that stuff, and yeah, it's going to take a while, but as soon as we get back over here, hopefully we can hand it off and be powered up, and that should last us through a lot of the early to mid game. Once we get that tier 3 handoff, we should be good to go for a little bit, and then we could just globally recruit in the next, you know, couple of pieces that we need eventually from tier 4 or tier 5. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe if you did, and I'll see you next time.